Well, are we live or aren't we live? This is the question. I'm hoping that I've managed to do it because, excuse my voice, I'm talking like a teacup. This is all backwards. So I need to go that way. Hang on, excuse the noise. Not too far out. How's that? Can people see me? Oh, look at it. Why is it when I try and pop that up a bit more? Can you see it more that way? No, that's too far up. Isn't it? What about there? Nope. How about there? Why is it when you do it in practice, you get it perfect, and then you come online and then it all goes thing up? Because I thought, how's that? I thought, and I've got to glare the lights up above now, haven't I? Is it glare there? You've got the glare there then, haven't you? That's it better. Hiya, Kira Rose, how are you? I know, is that better? I've got a blinking silly webcam and I don't like it. I'm going to sulk. Oh, I'm just thinking, would I be better off? Is that better with the light off? Okay, is that better, do you think? If I leave the light off? It's not a brilliant view, but I'm just thinking you might not get the glare so much. I mean, there's probably a really, really simple way of setting up. I know, it's really, really annoying, isn't it? Because Facebook haven't put this ruling in, have they? And it went on Facebook as well. So I could understand if all, platforms were doing the same. But as I said, I grabbed this off my son last minute. He said, "Oh, you can borrow your mine, Mum." He said, "It's only a cheap one, but at least you can stream." And he's tried, bless him, he did try and get it to focus, but we did get it perfect. But as soon as you move it, that's it, you lose it. No, I can see it all right. Yeah, I can see it all right because the light's just about right at this time of the day. Hi, Kathy, how are you? Oh, hi, Jennifer. How are you, Jan? You all right? I'm just complaining about my webcam. Oh, Kathy, is it your first time? Oh, welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Sorry, I don't usually moan, but I'm having a moan about my webcam. Well, my son's webcam. I said, I've just got used to using my phone and actually getting it up and running. And now I've got to try and do a webcam. Yeah, thank you, Kaya. I can just about see. And I'm just hoping, yeah, that's all right, isn't it? I don't look like I'm going to punch you lot when I come across. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it, Jen? It's just, I mean, I just don't know how to do it. I've been in settings and put all the settings and changed all the settings to try and get it right. And I said earlier, I got it at a perfect angle. You could see everything. And now I put it on YouTube Live. It just seems to have changed it all again. So it's like, oh. And I'm not a techno whiz at all. No, I'm all right, thanks, Gaia. I've got there's like 4 spotlights above me. Sometimes they could cause a glare on a camera. So, and I'd like to say, guess what? Have a guess. What number of drills? What's the number of my drills? Can you have a guess? What number? What colour do you think I'm doing? I think everybody's going to get a drop, Jen, in their live streams. I think because of this, unless you're over 1,000 and can use your phone, which a lot of people are already over 1,000, aren't they? So I think if they've got their phones, they'll be fine. But like us using a webcam, I don't think I'll get many in tonight. Excuse me for coughing. Kaya, you are right. It is, can you see, 3 10s. Because I thought I better get on with my 3 10s. Mind you, to be fair, these 3 10s are in the round and they're not too bad, she says. It'll probably all go things up now, won't it? Because I've said that. So I've got my blue tray and I'm giving them a shake, and now they're all sticking together. It's because I said they haven't been too bad, isn't it? They'll all stick together now. Can you hear them? Can you hear me all right as well? Because that was another thing we had problems. Hey, don't work. No. Bought some headphones today with the microphone on, and it didn't work at all. Didn't make no difference. Well, if they can hear me, I'll leave it.
Because you can use my ones that I haven't used yet.
No, it's all right. Can you lot hear me all right? Yeah, Kaya said she can hear me great. If I start shouting or you can't hear me, just let me know, because I do tend to shout sometimes, but I can't help that. Kaya, you're leaving the grayscale and colour blocking life over here. Oh, yeah, I know that one. You like it though, don't you? Maybe it's just come in. You don't mind colour blocking, do you?
What does that mean?
Where you do all one colour.
Oh no, I love that.
Right. See, I thought, right, I'll be a clever clogs and use my 3-placer, and I just made a right hash of that. And it went down in the wrong place. See, I tried to be clever, it doesn't pay. Oh, so how's everybody going? How's their Sunday been so far? I know some of you it's still the afternoon, isn't it? Because it's evening here. So we've been off to one of the big larger towns, which is about an hour away. Get some school uniforms for my little one. So that was the excitement to our day, wasn't it, Mel? Yeah. Oh, you can see me in the background, look. Give us a wave, Mel. The webcam's catching you here, Mel.
Right, so then move it over.
No, as long as you don't mind. When you lean forward, you only can see your shoulder. Oh yeah, Granny DP in Craft Corner, how's you, lovely? You just pop it in for a look. Oh, it's 3 p.m. in where Kathy is now.
Lucky.
If the table shakes, the camera shakes.
Probably me.
It's Millie getting up and down, so, but until we can suss this webcam thingy bob out.
Not too far away from 1,000, so might be able to use your phone, can see.
A long way from, well, I got, Millie said, oh, you're not a long way from 1,000, but I've still got nearly 200 to go. So that's like, how long's a piece of string, really, isn't it? It could be, look how long it's taken me to get this far. Quite a few years. Yeah, so has anybody been off anywhere, done anything exciting this weekend? Been paragliding or bungee jumping or just cleaning windows? And so we've just been loads of washing the uniforms and stuff. It seems to be never ending, my wash basket. I think it's empty and then it's full again. I think that's the joy of having kids in it and husband. I seem to fill it up very quickly. And you lot only like to wear your clothes once, don't you?
Okay.
You only wear your clothes once. Excuse me for leaning over. I'm going to move my drink over the other side.
I mean, I wear my screen for that whole week.
Yeah, so I've just finished doing the shirt. So all the uniforms are out ready for the morning. Our kids have got 4 days left back in school. And then you're off, aren't you, for 2 weeks for Easter. So I've got a whole 2 weeks and 1 day because they're off Friday for teacher training, which I don't understand why they have teacher training in school time, because they don't like you taking your kids out in school time, but they can have teacher training in school time. So all the kids have to have a day off and then they have 2 weeks off. So why can't they have their teacher training in the holidays?
We're not complaining.
I know you lot are not complaining. I do like having you home. But routine goes out the window though, doesn't it, Mel?
Yeah.
We have absolutely no routine whatsoever. Oh, look at my hand. God, it looks like an old person's hand in the... Well, it does. It is an old person's hand-ish. Yeah, so how many do you think we'll get up to tonight, Millie? I don't think we'll get many in. Jen said she didn't get many in from hers. How many did you get in last night, Jen? I know I came in the thing, because did you not get many in last night? Well, last night for you. Not as many as normal, like.
I think a few people might be a few people less because this rules apply to all of YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah, it is for all of YouTube.
So a few people might not be able to go live at all. So they might be like, oh, they might be not going live, so I won't check. If that makes sense. Yeah, because I put my webcam in, but now I can't do the webcam. You know, the one that you plug in. So I've got that up and running, sort of, in some shape or fashion. But then I can't use the webcam on the laptop because I have to switch something off at the laptop to get this one working, and I can't remember what I've switched off. Because I was going to see if I could try using the laptop and sort of hold the laptop up some way and turn it, and oh, I don't know. See, if I was a Tecmo whiz, I could just, you know, I'd be away. But like when I was in school, we didn't have things like this. You know. Oh, blue. I mean, it's a big thing to use a pen with ink in it when I was in primary school. You weren't allowed to use a pen with ink in. Oh, hi, Laura, darling. How are you? Hope you're well. I hope the sun is shining. Well, it's bound to be shining where you are, isn't it? Are you by the pool, or are you in the little craft room, or are you off having a walk? Blue's coming out. This wax is coming out. What's that? You DPing, are you? Is everybody else DPing, or are you all just sat quiet, listening and lurking? I love that word, lurking. I like lurking. Hi, Karen. How are you? You doing okay? I've had a good moan, so I'm okay now. So I'm just asking everybody what they're up to. Yeah, I'm about, I would say I'm probably, how fast through do you think? I've got 1, 2, Ignore my little square that I'm doing slowly.
I'm probably over halfway, but yeah, I'm not the fastest. I'm not the fastest in the box, as they say. But I'm just getting used to trying to use the 3-pacer. And I know the view is absolutely you know what, but folks, this is best I can do. So I'll keep apologising. Oh, I missed one. Thought I picked up 3 and picked up 2. Does my voice sound funny, Mel?
Sounds like need to cough.
I know. I had a coughing fit before I went live. You know when you cough and you just can't get your breath as you cough. It was like that. I don't know if I scraped my throat or what. So yeah, a broke list of things to talk about tonight, and the most of it's absolutely rubbish. Oh, well done, Kathy. You're braver than me, a 4-placer. I'm only up to a 3-placer. I haven't.
4s are good.
Yeah, Millie likes the 4s. That's all you use, isn't it, Mil? She
4s and the 1, and then occasionally the 9.
She can pick 2, 3, or 4 up on that, can't you?
Yeah.
No, I don't expect, because Kaya just said the view is fine for me. I'm really not watching much. I don't think many people actually watch somebody drilling. They just drill away and listen. And just bring your head up to read the chat, and then carry on putting another one down, and then put 5 or 6 down, and then catch up on the chat.
if you want to, and then carry on. Hi, Kathleen. You okay, sweetheart? Laura says hi.
No.
Yeah, Mel.
Hi.
She can see you in the background. She's lurking in the background, Laura, she is. She's a lurker. She's like a mum. Oh, 6 places. See that? Yeah. That's like double what I'm using at the moment. I haven't got that far. Oh, thanks. Kathleen said you're both adorable and that's sweet. Thank you. My husband would probably differ with you there, Kathleen. Laura says she's beautiful like her mum. She is very beautiful. She is.
Oh, I look a bit of a mess right now.
No, you look beautiful.
Greasy hair, but
You could put Millie in a bin bag and she'd still look beautiful. I'm the type you put in a diamonds on her and I'd still look like a tramp.
no.
I would.
No.
See, I'm only just getting used to the 3 places, but I suppose it's practice, practice, practice.
3
isn't
places are awkward.
it? Well, I think 4 places are awkward,
No,
and
because
5
before
places
you
and
can
6
do
places.
2, 3, and 4. So that's practical for everything. But 3, it's like you're limited.
Well, it's like having your training wheels in it. You go on a 3-wheeler, and then you go onto a 2-wheeler with your training wheels, and then you take your training wheels off. But I haven't quite taken my training wheels off yet. I'm still with my training wheels, Millie. Leave me alone with my little 3-placer. Yeah, tramp. Take that whichever way you want. Oh, hiya, Kirsty. How's you and how's your little family? Hope everyone, your mum, I hope they're all well. Hey, look at that. 3 in a row then with 3-placer. Oh, gosh, I think I'm having a hot flush. Is it warm in here, Mel? Is that radiator on?
No.
Ooh, oh, it's getting a bit warm. Oh, that's a bit winky wonky, look. Winky wonky drills. Nobody likes a winky wonky drill. No, I did say that, Laura. You didn't hear things.
What?
She said, did you hear me say tramp? I said I'd still look like a tramp.
No.
Two-year-olds do it, Kirsty. Kirsty says her 2-year-old is driving her nuts and her mum is good. 2-year-olds do. I still remember it now and mine are well past it, but I've never forgotten it. Kathleen, yeah, hot flushes are nasty. I don't know why us women have to go through so much and men get away with it. Oh, I can hear somebody on the stairs. I think that's the other daughter. Hello, beautiful.
Hello, everybody.
That's Jessie shouting hello. Oh, what's that going to? Everything's going to. Jessie, oh, you smell nice, Jessie. Jessie's just had a nice shower on you, babe, and put your Jimmy Jams on. I will tell you if we do, okay?
Okay. Has somebody else gone in the shower? No. I'm going.
Oh, you going in the shower? Millie's going to go in the shower now. I'd get in there before Joshua, because if he gets in there, you could be waiting a while.
Yeah. Hello.
Go and tell Dad you're getting in the shower. I don't think he does, because I think he's still outside. I know. Laura says, nothing wrong with a tramp, Cal. At my age, that's a compliment. Yeah. My days of getting dressed up and all that malarkey are well gone. Well gone. Exactly, Catherine. They don't have no pregnancy problems, no monthlies, no change of life, nothing going south. Because everything goes south when you get older. Oh, you got a towel around your head. I wonder what you got around your head then.
Yeah,
Looks
sort
like
of balanced on there.
Yeah, it looked like a bit of like a bandana thing. I see your eyesight's gone again, Laura. We do love it when you when your eyesight goes. Exactly, Kirsty. Even if they just went through some of it, it would be grand. Because I would take a front row seat to see men go through half of what we go through. They could sell tickets, couldn't they?
Right?
For it. Yeah. Thank you. Are you?
Yeah.
Could you imagine it?
Coming along good, this diamond painting.
It is looking good, isn't it? I know, Jess said you can't really see it on the screen. I know the webcam's pants, but hey,
Move it round.
no, we've tried that and then we lost the signal, so I'm not moving it now.
Oh.
I'm not touching it.
Or you could move that in frame with
No, I've
that.
tried that as well.
And you lost it.
Yeah, oh, you've got stuff on your lip.
Does not.
Is that all you know, Kathleen? I don't mean that's no, that came out round. I meant you're not that old. I thought you were about 40. I meant to say you're not that old. You only look about 40 in your photo. Yeah, if you want to. Tried that. I'll try it again, I suppose. Sorry, everybody. We're going to try and. Is that better? So the light shines on it then, isn't it? I could do it. You do look young, Kathleen. Well, if that was 2-year-old, then that would make you 42. Yeah, quite right, Kirsty. That's very true, that is. See, that angle looks weird now, doesn't it? Don't look at my kitchen so you can see my kitchen work surface is full of crap. Ooh, what did I just do? Oh, I'm making everybody feel a bit sticky. I can't get that glare now from there. Oh, I can't do it. I've moved it now, haven't I, Kaya? Was it better when it was right up close? Well, we just had fish and chips because nobody could. But we don't have it very rare. We have it, but we were all not feeling 100%, so nobody wanted to cook. Thank you. Yeah, it was nice. What did Jessie? Jessie had a jumbo sausage. We had fish and chips, but I had to feed my pups half the fish because she had big saggy eyes looking at me up on the floor between my legs, looking at me and saying, "Mummy, give me my fish, please. I want fish, Mummy. I'm starving." So, yeah, because she's had been to the vets this week, my little baby has. I don't know if I said, do you remember I said last week I'd been to Aberystwyth to the seaside? Hiya, Nan. Thank you for popping in for a quick natter. Well, last week we went to the seaside, and I don't know if I told you that we took her on the beach, which she absolutely loves, and she normally has a drink beforehand, and she's fine. She doesn't touch the seawater, but she had a massive drink of seawater, which Grant couldn't get to her to stop her.
Well, Monday she wasn't very well. Sunday night she was tired and grumpy. Monday night she wasn't very well. Monday night she was very lethargic, bad bum. But by Tuesday morning her breathing wasn't very well. So off to the vets we went. But they said they took bloods and tested it there, which cost an absolute fortune. But they said she was fighting it on her own. Her breathing would settle and her heart rate would settle. But we had to give her some medications for her stomach. So, yeah, so then I said, can you just check her ears? Because her one had been a bit red. So then that turned out that she hadn't got an infection, but she'd got some...
Like a little irritation.
Yeah, irritation on her ears.
Yeah.
So she had to have some drops for that. So I felt sorry for her. So she ended up having half my fish today. So she's happy now. She's got a full belly of fish and has gone in. Instead of having normal tea, she's had fish. So she's gone to sleep now for an hour or so. I know, I didn't realise how dangerous seawater was. I really, really didn't. And the thing is, what I did is I Googled it. And I know Google is fantastic. It is fantastic for finding out things. But by God, it can scare the pants off you with some of the things you read. It was on about the brain swelling and this, that, the heart expanding and the lugs collapsing. And I was thinking, oh my God, is this going to happen? And
But it didn't.
But it didn't. No, she is back to... She's still a bit lethargic, isn't she? She gets tired very easily, but they said she's going to be like that for a week or two. So I said, at least I know now what the signs are to watch. I tell you what, I mean, I knew I loved Lily to bits. And I love the cat to bits. But it's not until they're poorly do you really realise how much you love them. And it did scare me, and I did have a little cry, if I'm honest. I did have a little cry because she did scare me, because I wouldn't want anything.
Losing a pet's the worst.
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it, Jess?
Because you've had them for so long and you've gotten so used to them.
Yeah.
And they've made you so happy when you just see their cute faces, and then when they go, it's really depressing then, isn't it?
Yeah. So she has been a bit spoiled this week. Oh, thanks, Laura. Yeah, she is my little baby. And the trouble is, she knows it, Laura. She knows how to get around me, because all she's got to do is come in, put her little head on the side, fluff her little ears up. I was just telling them about the doggy drinking seawater. I said, and she gets away with it, but she's being spoiled, isn't she, this week?
Yes, she is.
And she is playing on it now today, yesterday and today.
Looks sticky toy there.
Now, animals rule the house. We're just on about you, Lily. Say now, Lily. How you? Yes, you. How you rule the roost, don't you? Hey, put it by there.
Look
No, hang on. There she is, look. That's my little pups, look. Hang on. There you are. Pups. Hello. Say hello to everybody. Say hi. That's my little pups. That was. I know she's cute now, that's the trouble. I've lost where I was going on that now. Yeah. That's why she gets away with so much. She just, as you can see, she just uses them big eyes, big ears, floppy ears, and that's it. That's it. Oh, thanks everybody. Yeah, she is a cutie pie, but she does rule the roost and she knows it. As I say, she sleeps in our bed in between the pillows, don't you? Yeah?
Ellie rules the cat.
9 o'clock, she comes in to tell me it's bedtime. Come on, Mum, let's go to bed. And if I say, no, I'm doing something, or I want to do something, or whatever, then she'll huff and puff and she puts herself to bed. Everybody says you're a cutie, Lil. Everybody says you're a cutie pie. Are you a cutie? You baby girl? She says, yep. And she's a ham muncher, aren't you? You're anybody's for a piece of ham, aren't you? Do anything for ham, wouldn't you? She says, oh, Dad, did you get some out? She thought her dad was getting her some then. Yeah, we got 2 cats as well. Kathy, we've got 2 cats, 1 dog, and a hamster called Hammy,
My hamster.
which I am the granny to, aren't I, Jessie? My 11-year-old is the mum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hammy's your hamster, so
He
I'm
was out
granny.
before.
Eh?
He was out before.
Was he out before? So I am granny to a hamster. Ooh, shake the table, Jess.
Sorry, I'm
Camera
so
went
sorry,
flying.
guys. Sorry.
It's all right. 4 dogs and 4 cats. They all get on, Kathleen. Because 2 cats are all roost in this house. Okay, Kathy. See you in a minute. Kathleen, do yours cats rule or do the dogs? Because our 2 cats rule. Well, the older one rules. The younger one tries to rule the roost but doesn't get anywhere. Lollipop, Nan. Nan said, saw your lollipop, Jess. Lily, my oldest one, had it, but she doesn't like them, so she's give it to Jessie. So Jessie's just said, can I open it? But that'll last all week. Won't it, that lolly? Because she'll have a couple of licks and a bite, and then she wraps it up and puts it away. Are pond dogs, are they small, Kathleen? Are they small dogs? I'm not sure whether they're small or large. Like Lily, she's a cavapoo, so she's not very big at all. She's probably the size of a cavalier, which is a nice size to me, and she doesn't molt, which I absolutely love, which fact she doesn't molt. No, bloody cats do though. They molt like heck. But they sleep in the girls' rooms with the girls. They watch over the girls, them 2 do. Wherever the girls sleep, the cats will. Well, hello, Mrs. Coffee. Do you know what? I was wondering, I did say to the girls earlier, I wonder what Mrs. Coffee is babysitting. You're not babysitting Bob then? The tumbleweed. They thought I was joking when I said you were babysitting the tumbleweed till I showed them the photos. They said, that is a big one. I said, yep. That's not bad. You've got a pony. That's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, lollipop. They're called. Oh, £6 to £15. That's not too bad, is it? No, that's not too bad. I don't know what mine weighs. Mrs. Coffee said the Bob the tumbleweed blew away while she was at school. She called me I bet Maggie wasn't happy with you, Mrs. Coffee. Fancy letting it blow away. Shame on you. Did it conveniently blow away by any chance? That happens a lot in our house. Accidentally on purpose. So is the pony just the start of the collection tonight though? Because usually you end up with about 3 or 4, don't you? Oh, I bet that was the one time you were pleased you had good winds coming. To blow Bob the tumbleweed back to his family. Fair play, that was big. That was big. Oops, a daisy. Let's slide in. Do you get a lot of tumbleweed then, Mrs. Coffee, where you are? Because that is quite big, isn't it? Yeah, you know you see them in the movies and things, but you don't expect. Oh, I don't know. You just expect to see them in cowboys, don't you? Nowhere else. And you have lived a pretty sheltered life, I suppose. Hi, Julie Lamb. How are you, my dear? I hope you're doing well. Oh, Mrs. Coffee says they can blow all over the place all day. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm a bit like that. That's what Mrs. Coffee said. She gets some tumbleweeds all the time. She hears the cowboy music every time. Yeah, well, it'd be a bit like that. So that's what you imagine, isn't it? And you're going to see the cowboy on his little horsey jogging along by the side. Oh, it's almost stuff coming out my pen. Am I having any gaps in my diamond painting? Probably if I looked hard enough, but I don't look that hard, to be truthful. This is a round one, so it's not too bad. They're pretty even, really. It's a case of usually it's my fault that I haven't put them on level if I've got a bit of a gap. So I just go round and move them around. I got to admit, I did that kitty one, which was square, and that was horrendous because they were big, small, in different bits hanging off, and it was absolutely horrendous. But by the time I got halfway through, I didn't really care. I liked the clicking noise, and I liked the fact of how it looked, and it was something different. But yeah, I did find it a lot harder. But as I say, I started on one that was absolutely kaput. So now I'm on a round. I'm finding this one really, really nice because it's just boom, 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 boom. You stick them on, and that's way to go. But I'm trying to learn to not be a perfectionist because I don't think you're going to get absolute perfection and every row is going to be exactly lined up, completely perfect. So I've resigned myself to just get on, do it, enjoy it, and straighten up if I see it. I'll straighten it up, but let's put my toothbrush around that kind of thing on there. But other than that, no, I don't worry about it anymore. That's why I'm looking forward to doing my Diamond Art Club ones because they've got a square and they all say they're brilliant. So I'm looking forward to using that one, and then seeing the difference between doing such a one with really, really bad drills, and really, really bad canvas for that one as well. So I think then it'll be able, and was my ever moment? I can't remember if that was round or square. Oh, hi Laverne. Hi Cindy. Welcome. Hiya Annie. Got another spanner in the house. You love spans, Kathleen, but you don't like any gap. And I have one big square yet to do, 60 by 68, and I have nearly even started it. I got to admit, I did go in and watch Mrs. Coffey's one. I can't remember which one because she's done so many, bless her. But because she does a lot of squares, and I watched Annie, Rose Posey Crafts, hers do hers, and Jennifer's Creation Wall. I've just gone on a lot of lives, and I just watched them put them on, and they make it look so easy. I think if they can make it look easy, it's got to be not too bad, if you know what I mean. So I'll go in and I'll have a go. So I think you just got to say, right, let's just get on there. Just have a go. Put your best foot forward. Oh, 60 by 80. I did think then when I read it, and then I thought, does she mean 80 or just is it 60 by 60? Yeah, that's the only reason I got the Diamond Art Club, is because of the BOGO, and because I hadn't bought much and I had a little bit of money spare. My husband said treat yourself to one of those because I thought it might be the only time that I get the chance to actually buy one. So I thought do it while I can. So I've still got them sat by the side of me all the time, just staring at me, saying please do me. But I can't bring myself to do them yet. But I really might do it after this one. I might do one of them. I'm not sure. Oh, Mrs. Croce, are you feeling a bit better? Oh, you half cocked it, didn't you, to be fair? Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat. Is Paw better as well, Mrs. Coffey? Because bless him, he's been poorly as well, isn't he? Seems to be a lot of people being poorly at the moment, bless them. I hate hearing when somebody's been poorly. I'm one of these people, I'd rather be poorly for them than hear that somebody's been poorly. Oh yes, I've been keeping a lot close eye on Diamond Art Club's reveals on Instagram. I've been catching up on. I've got to admit, woohoo, put your teeth back in. Oh, what's her name? From Roger Rabbit, the one with all the curves. Is it Jessica? No. Oh, she's got the really nice boobies, really tiny waist, comes out of her hips. Oh, what's her? Is it Jessica? They just put that one out on Friday. Oh, come on, Mrs. Coffee, tell me, because it's going to bug me now. Oh, whoa, Caroline, get your brain into gear. Jessica Rabbit, that's it. That's one character I like. Okay, Kirsty. Hope Mum's okay. Jessica Rabbit, that's the new one. That's going to be a lovely one. You liked, was it you I showed that one too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Millie's at the shower. You said that one's a nice one, it looks nice colours in it. Oh, yeah, I like the lips morphine one as well. Hi, Blonde, how are you? Mother of Dragons, yes, that's the one. I absolutely love that one. Oh, is it called Mother Knows Best? That is really, really, really nice, that one. I think that's going to appeal to people across the board, whatever you're into. There's something on that picture to appeal to everybody. Oh, that's the one with the AB squares. Oh, wow. So, right, Bob. Oh, look. Hang on, I'm just going to move the camera, guys, for you. Somebody's come to say hello. Oh, no. Look who's come to say hello. This is Hammy, Jessie's little baby. And I'm Grandma too. I'm sorry. This is Hammy the hamster. You come and see Granny. Come and see your nanny. Oh, he's a good boy for Nanny, aren't you? Say bye. Bye. Say bye. Come on. Oh, it'll take me ages now to put the camera working. That'll teach me. Laura says she wants the ship one. That is really nice as well. He is a cutie. He was a little monkey when we first had him. I think he bit everybody. But he don't bite at all now. He's been handled a lot. So he's a right little cutie. But that's who I'm nanny to. Yeah, Hammy the hamster. I can't get this webcam, that it's back to front. Well, it points, because it's to the left of me here. Yeah. But as I look on the screen, it's coming from the right.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Look.
Oh,
see? It switches the picture around.
I think all cameras do that, don't they?
I don't know. Well, no, my phone didn't.
Don't
know either. See, I like things you just point, they go, they film, and that's it. It's done and dusted. I like simplicity. Things that are simple. I wish I was a techno whiz, but I'm not. And I don't think I'm ever going to be. That's why I had children, so they can be the techno whizzes for me.
Oh, well, you do it like I'm so bad at computers.
I know. Joshua's all right. Jessie's quite good. Oh, see you later, Kathy. Have a lovely day. I do appreciate you popping in and saying hi, because we weren't sure whether many people would come in and say hi with this new ruling, especially since it's such a horrible sort of picture that I've got on my webcam. I don't think the sound at all brilliant either. So what's everybody chatting about? Hi, Soulful Brush. How are you, sweetheart? You okay? Just on about Diamond Art's new stuff that's going to be coming out. It isn't as clear. No, it's not as clear. It's pants. It is now. Absolute pants. I tried to buy a microphone thing. What they called earphones with a microphone.
My headphones.
I couldn't hear. It didn't make no difference whatsoever when I plugged it into the computer.
Yeah, do you when we did the Apple ones?
I know, but I haven't got them, have I?
Well, I've got a pair for them.
So. And my voice is khaki as well, isn't it, Mr. Nell? Oh, thanks, Mel. That's where you're supposed to say, no, Mum, you sound really, really good, Mum. Thank you. Give me a hug, bless her. Oh, you're still fighting the flu, Social Brush. Oh, sorry to hear that. I thought you'd be over it. Do I sound muffled? Well, has she got her Apple phone, Apple head thing over there? I'll see if I put them.
Yes.
I might try Jessie's Apple doodahs. We did try it, but has it got the speaker on that one?
Let's see.
I'll probably sound noisy now.
Put that on in
Which one do I put in my ear?
The one with the speaker on it.
Right. So that one goes in my ear. See my daughter showing me out. So that one goes in my ear.
You and
How do
so
you keep it in your ear?
what kind
Right.
of thing?
Right, guys, you could go lose sound completely or hear it. I'm not sure. Right.
Click OK.
It's saying okay. So we're saying yes to the microphone.
We think. If it doesn't work, then take them out, put back in, and then let me click the button.
Does that sound any better, or is it completely?
Let me get it up on my phone.
Millie's going to get it up on her phone as well to see if you can hear better with this microphone. Nan says it's out. Is that better with the microphone thing on? I've got Nick Jessie's Apple earphones. It's got a little microphone on it.
Okay, hang on.
Because the one I bought today.
Let me said it sounds better.
Oh, Nan's just said okay, Cal. But I don't know whether that's okay. It sounds okay, or okay, she's going to listen.
Wait, hang on. Take the headphone out.
Take it out.
Take it out.
Why? Can you not hear it?
No, you can. Just take it out.
Yeah.
Put it back in.
Put it back in.
Right, don't click anything.
Oh, okay.
Click.
Headset with
I
microphone.
think so.
Right. Right. Oh, is that any better?
Right, and let me just now.
Put in it. Oh, Millie's just knocked that. Just put it on a different setting on the computer. So I don't know if that's better or worse. Kathy says sounds a little better, but I don't know if it's better now. I've put the. Can you hear it on your phone?
It's coming through yet. It hasn't gone to the where we've changed it, but
Is it any better, the sound?
haven't got to it yet.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were on there. I know, Nan. I have to rely on all mine. I just haven't got a clue. Not a clue. That's awful, isn't it? I did try and go into all the settings on the laptop.
I think it's a little better.
Would you prefer it without this microphone thing, or do you want me to leave the microphone in? What do you think?
Awesome. Don't know.
That's all right, Kathy. My keys stick all the time. Some of them don't even work now on this laptop. We do it and need a new one. But again, it's money, isn't it? Everything's money, 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 money all the time. Exactly, Nano. Mine would be lost. I passed my qualifications on a normal typewriter. I said, you want to try typing a letter on the old-fashioned typewriters? I said, didn't do it in 2 minutes flat. I can tell you that now. And your fingers used to hurt when you were training. And if you blinking fell off the typewriter, oh, man, oh man. That used to be awful. Can you hear all right on it, Millie? It's supposed to be like ears.
Well,
Exactly, Kathy. And the bit of money I do get extra is goes on a diamond painting.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. A rotary phone. Oh, I used to. Do you know what? I've been looking out for one of those because I think they're brilliant. But this, we saw one in a. My husband works in a reclamation place, and they had one there, and it was something like 45 quid for this old blinking scratched up, battered old blinking phone. Look, and I don't think it even worked. But remember, you do that. But it was going back and forth, so it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, if you give them one now, they just look at it and think, what do you do with that? I don't know whether they twig that you'd have to. I did show you how to use a dial-in phone, didn't I?
You
Mel?
bring it one number, let it
Yeah.
go back. Next number, let it go back.
Yeah, I showed them how to use one when we were there. Oh, is your dad sick as well, so full brush? Oh, I'm sorry. Has he got the flu as well? You passed it on. That's the only trouble with something like that. It spreads around the family, doesn't it? Again, everybody, I do apologise for the volume and I apologise for the picture, but we're just making do with what we've got at the moment until I can figure something else out. Excuse me. Me sound fancy. I've been told, Mrs. Coffee, that say to Maggie, I love her to bits. She's the best little girl that I've ever come across, because she said that. Because usually I get told that I'm as common as muck with my voice. Maggie says I sound fancy, Millie. That's really big. Me just wait till I'll be that. You'll think I'm making it up, but I'm going to scroll through this chat later and I'm going to say, look, Maggie said, look. So it must be true, she said. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Maggie. Oh, hiya, Kirsty. Is your mum okay? Hope so. Oh, I tell you what I got this week. And it's all Mrs. Coffee's fault. It is. It's all her fault. Because she's been doing some scratch art. And I've been looking at them for a long time. Probably about 18 months or more. I'm thinking, shall I get it? Shan't I? Shall I? Shan't I? Shall I? Shan't I? And then I've been watching Mrs. Coffee do hers. And I thought, you know what? She makes it look so easy. I will go and buy myself. So I bought myself. Which one did I get? The Mandela. Ah, yeah. Easy. Nope. Well, I've only got that wooden thing, but I have ordered the metally ones because I made a right hash of it. Keeping in the lines didn't happen. Keeping out the lines didn't happen, really. It sort of went all over the place as if a 4-year-old had done it. So, yeah. So I'm not sure whether I like scratch art or not at the moment. I really don't. I think I do, because I'm thinking, doesn't matter if you go outside the lines. Millie's looking at me because Millie's really OCD, so she'd have to stay in the lines. I wouldn't, Maggie, no, I'd look after it all day long. I wouldn't, Maggie. I would put it in the house probably and put it in the corner so it'd be nice and safe, ready for when you came home. Yeah, I would. So she'll need a new tumbleweed now, won't she?
She lost it.
Yeah, she'll have to have one called Bill. She's had Bob, so she'll have to have Bob's mate Bill, the tumbleweed. She would like that. I think she would like that. Do you think she'd like that, Millie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Millie says, Mrs. Coffee, that Maggie should find Bob, Bob's friend Bill, the tumbleweed.
And then find Bill's friend Ben.
Yeah, and then Bill's got a friend called Ben, Millie says as well, that he might want to come, but they like to be indoors rather than outdoors. Oh, see you, Nan. Sorry. Hope I haven't missed you. Thank you ever so much for popping in. Do appreciate it. I'm surprised. We got 16. I didn't even think we'd get 6 tonight. Oh, I love kids. I think they're brilliant, especially when they're other people's. I didn't mean that, Millie. I love you to bits. I love you to bits, honest. I do. I love you to bits. They know I love them. Millie's DPing over the other side, aren't you?
Yeah.
She's doing that tree house. You've been doing a bit every day, haven't you, on it? Fair play.
Well, pretty much a day.
Oh, yeah, so my scratch art pens. I think there's 2 metal ones and a wooden one. I think one of the metal ones has got like a spike on the one end and then a brush to brush it away, I think. So that's coming. Okay, Jen, hope he's okay. Let us know if he's okay. Hi, Janet, how are you? Hope you're okay. Sorry about the sound and sorry about the picture. We're working with what we've got tonight. Yeah, Annie. Grant's a bit like that. But then when he's on the phone and I ask him anything, he just says, oh, just this and that, just this and that. Oh, so full. You on a DP vacation? Mind you, don't feel like doing much when you've got the flu, do you? Except just lie in bed. There seems to be a lot of bugs around at the moment. I think it's this weird weather, especially in Britain. One minute we're hot, then we're cold,
Then we're
and then we're snowing. The other day we had snow, didn't we?
And
Rain,
the next day,
sunshine, hail. It's been really weird, isn't it, Mel?
yeah.
And it's been going from sort of -2 one day, wasn't it? And then the following day it was 18 or something stupid. Well, Annie, good question. We've been talking about diamond painting DAC release on the 15th or 6th, no, 15th, yeah, 15th. We've had a chat about that and realised that every single one of us wants to buy every single one that's coming out, even though we don't know what's coming out, we're still going to buy them all. And Kirsty says the weather in Britain is bipolar. It definitely is bipolar.
Yeah.
It definitely is bipolar. Honest to God, I've never seen weather like it. I know they say that it's, climate change?
Yeah.
But gee whiz. Just in the space of like 24 hours, I think we had everything. From one thing to another. It's been really strange, really strange. So full you could have picked up the flu anywhere, sweetheart. On a door handle in a shop. Somebody coughed or spluttered near you. You never know. There's so many germs out there. If you started thinking about it, you'd never go out, but you could have picked it up from anywhere. Supermarket, newspaper shop, from your letters if the postman had a cough or a cold or start a flu. You know, you may never know. We definitely, didn't we, Sarah? Oh, hi, Sarah. I didn't even know you popped in. Are you all right, lovely? We did. We had 4 seasons in one day, everything. Hi, Lisa B. Diamond Painter and Lisa B. How are you? Hang on, Soulful Brush. Have I lost the thing there? I'm trying to figure out where I got it. Is that hospital? Does that mean you've been in a hospital or you work in a hospital? Sorry, am I being sick? Don't answer that because I probably am. You're good. Glad to hear it, Sarah. Glad to hear it. You're okay. So I'm trying to look like I am DPing, but I'm too busy noticing what everybody else is writing. I use, Janet says about using the parchment paper. I use it in squares. Yeah, I put square off each section. If you look up here, that's, hang on, where are we? That's one piece there. So from there down is one piece. And I've got the same above, then one in the middle, and then one on the end. So I have rows of 3. And I think there was 4 or 5 rows down. I find it so much easier because I can't get on with the white covering, because every time I have the white covering, I had white covering on this one, Janet, and I caused so many rivers on you and wrinkles. It was unreal, and I'm having to mend it as I go along. So that's why it was suggested to use the parchment paper.
Am I going to?
So I transfer. No, Millie, no, because you haven't done what I did.
Okay.
Yeah, so I use the parchment paper, but everybody's different. Some like the clear, you can keep the clear on all the time.
I don't like the clear one.
Yeah, Millie doesn't like the clear ones. She's using the white, but she's got like, how many strips of white have you got on yours?
4.
4. She's got 4 strips on it. So what size you're painting?
50 by 40.
She's got a 50 by 40 at 4 pieces, whereas this one here is a 50 by 70, is it?
Yeah.
And that one only had one whole piece.
I like the strips, so it's
yes, and I just got in the right mess, so I just changed it over. Oh, have you had the same with you, Mrs. Coffee, as well with these seasons? I didn't know if it was just in Britain. Yeah, Janet, that was what my problem was, creasing and bubbles all the time. So just do what I've done, take the whole lot off and then use parchment paper, but just make sure that it's not a wax one. I got mine from Tesco's. Just got baking powder, baking paper from Tesco's. I think it was their own brand, but I made sure not the wax one. I am right, aren't I, ladies, that it's not, you don't use the wax one. I'm pretty sure I'm right, not the wax one. I think that's the one that sticks. Yes, it is, Lisa. It is Millie. Diamond Painter and Lisa B says hi, Millie.
Hi.
See, Cindy B says she leaves her parchment paper in a whole piece and she folds up a half to work and moves it around as needed. Yeah, Janet, wax free. I'm pretty sure it's wax free. Cindy says my sheets are cookie baking sheets, so they cover a cookie sheet pan. Oh, I never thought of using something like that. Cookie baking sheet. Is that the same as? Is that the same as like? See, cookie baking sheets to me, Cindy, is like silicone. So is the cookie baking sheets that you get? Are they like parchment? Hi, Lakeisha. How are you? Again, I apologise for sound or visual effects because we're on a webcam and it's pants. But all these lovely people are chatting away in the chat, so at least you've got something good to just read the chat rather than look at the picture, because it is pants. Oh, you're in pain today, Lisa. I feel for you. Nothing worse. Oh, I see what you mean, Soulful. You visiting family. Yeah, hospital's the worst place for picking up coughs, colds, D&V. You pick it all up there. Guaranteed. Oh, that's quite big. 30 by 40. You can buy them in sheets. I don't think you can get anything like that in Britain. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody from Britain who knows different, but I've never seen parchment paper that big, 30 by 40 in Britain. I think there's going to be a lot of people that are not going to go live. I think that's, and I hope they do what I do, because I don't care if I can't really see the picture, or you know, as such, it's not really clear. Just the fact that we can diamond paint together and chat together, because some people don't get to talk or see other people apart from a community like this. So it's really, really nice that we can do it on here. What's the matter, Jess? No, Evan, I'll shout you if we do.
Okay.
What's the matter, Grant? Grant's come in about something. So yeah, so I was just saying, I'm hoping a lot more people do keep their lives up. I'll definitely watch one.
It's in sync as well.
Yeah, it's in sync. That's Jessie showing you her nails that she's put her false nails on today. Yeah, she's just put false nails on. That's my 11-year-old.
You can't.
Yeah, that's it. We can see him fine. Your talons, as I call them. That's all right.
It's really nice coming along. You can see it much clearer, can't you?
I know, the eyes up here are my favourite.
Really good. Really good.
Oh, hello, pups. You come to say hello again. Why are toddlers such turds sometimes? It makes me want to pull up my hair out some days. They do that, Kirsty. I'm sorry, but they do that. It's like whatever you say, they'll say the opposite or do the opposite. Oh, you bought it online, Cindy? I'll have to have a look at that when I was cooking bacon sheets. No, I'm not having you said anything against Maggie, Mrs. Coffee, because she said I've got a fancy voice and I'm really nice, so I like her. Lakeisha says the colour of your nails is nice, Jessie.
Oh, thank you very much.
Jess says thank you.
Very much.
Very much. I must say it as she says it. But Mrs. Coffee is right, Kirsty. That does happen, unfortunately. But we become quicker and more things as well to it. Well, I hope to think we do. They still catch you out by surprise sometimes, though. Oh, Lakeisha says you're welcome, Jess. Kirsty, when they get older, it's just different stuff that they put their hands on or get hold of or want to try or things. It just changes as they get older. What are you looking for?
Nothing.
They're on your face.
No, the other ones.
They're in the case. Grant's lost his glasses. He's got one pair on his face, but he's got two pairs. Haven't you? One stronger than the other. Hiya, Craft with Gurky. How are you? Are you well? Hope so. Yeah, right, Jess, we can see you on the screen in the background.
Can you?
Yeah, put your fingers to your mouth. Yes, I've got two teenagers. Agree with you there, Lisa.
Sorry. No, I'm not a teenager.
No, Jess is not a teenager yet.
Yeah. I'm a baby.
Oh, I'm glad you don't feel so alone. That's the thing when you're poorly and you're on your own. Okay, Laura. Yeah, it is curiosity, and they want to, and they like to test the waters as well as they go along, and that's how they learn. You know, it is hard, but you just got to remember that they're learning and they're trying to find out how things go and what they do, and if I poke it, what happens, and if I pick it up and shake it, and you know, it's all a learning curve for them, and it's a learning curve for us because we've never had children of that age before. I mean, you think about it, you have your first one and you wrap them up in cotton wool and, you know, you do everything for them. And then you get to the second child and you still do most things for them, but you're a bit more lenient on them and they get more dirty and get into more things. And you get to the third one and it's like, yeah, just get on with it. Because you're a bit more laid back because you know, you've been through that stage before. But like with Josh at 17 now, he's just learning to drive, and I'm absolutely terrified that he's learning to go out on the road in a car. So that's a different kind of worry, you know. So it all changes as they get older, but for different reasons.
Can I put them on?
Oh, was the Ryan taking things apart? Yeah. Oh, he's grown out of it. Yeah, he could be taking the telly apart and the washing machine, and that could be a bit iffy then, couldn't it? But I suppose again that's acquisitive, isn't it? Has he built any more under the bed places to read? Or does he keep a place special under the bed for his reading at all times? Oh, right, Cyril. I'll have a look. We haven't got a Lidl's here, but I do occasionally go in one. I think the nearest Lidl's probably... Is there a Lidl in Newtown, Mill? Yeah, that's about 30 miles away. I do go there occasionally. Oh, we're up to 19 people. Get excited. Oh, he does well with his reading, doesn't he? That's a lot. Yeah, I think I love the fact that when kids are reading, I think it's a really good trait to have. Really good. I've been lucky. Well, both the girls have been readers. Josh wasn't because he's dyslexic, severe dyslexic, so he never couldn't take to reading, bless him. But both my girls read really well. And that's one thing I always love to buy them is books, isn't it, girls? Take them in this weekend and go and have a look, but the book they wanted wasn't in. Well, that's what we need to do tomorrow, Jessie, is order your book.
It's fine. Thank you, Mum.
Okay, you're welcome. And yours, Millie. We need to find out when that's in Waterstones as well. I don't know Crafters Anon. What is that on Facebook, Cindy? I don't know that.
What are we listening to?
That group. I don't think. Let me write that down. Is that Facebook? I think on Facebook I'm only with Mrs. Coffee and Rachel Rays and Wolfpacks. That's the only two I think I'm on. Oh yeah, I'm on Mrs. Coffee and Rachel Rays. I'll have a look on there. Have I ever seen it? No, I don't think I haven't. I don't remember seeing it, Cindy. Well, I usually like yours, don't I? I've been out most of the day today, so I will have a look. Have a look-see, as they say. That pencil back in there. Oops. Then tip the pot over. Oh, you just posted it. That's why I haven't seen it then. But I shall have a nosy, because I am nosy. I am very nosy, I must admit. I do love seeing everybody's whips and things on Facebook, but the only trouble is, and on YouTube when you're watching everybody, videos and everything, because you want all the diamond paintings that they're doing then. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love you too. Do you know what? My mind just went completely blank then. Anybody else have that where their mind just goes numb? I don't know what you're talking about, where you are, what you're doing. Jessie's looking at me as if I've gone totally potty.
School. In school.
Do you get that in school?
Welsh. In Welsh.
Welsh. Yeah, Welsh wasn't. No, I was never good at Welsh.
Not that I'm not good at it. I don't like.
My brain
To have to make me want to do a subject, I have to find it interesting.
Yeah.
Which is, if I find it interesting, that's going to make me want to learn it. But that I just don't find. I'm like, but I'm never going to need to use the language. So, what's the point?
Yeah. I know, but they say if you want to work in Wales, then you need to learn it.
No, not
But
really.
you don't.
But no one actually turns out to be a Welsh speaker, do they?
No, not really. Well, there is a lot of Welsh
Like them
speakers in
little
that
towns,
in
probably,
government, but
But most
No.
of the people in school won't.
no, most people, majority, I would say 90% of Welsh people probably don't speak Welsh or would
No.
use it. Oh, one popped up there. What to say? Thank you, diamond painting with Lisa B. Through the square painting I was working on away last night. Too many popping jaws. Oh, Cindy, no. Okay, Sophie. What painting were you working on that you had to throw? Oh, that's awful. That break my heart, that would, having to throw something away. Was it a big one, Cindy, or a smallish one? The thought, something you pay for and having to throw it away. Sorry if you're ill, I just had a slurp in my drink. I do apologise. I know, Sarah, yeah, it's compulsory in Wales, isn't it? They've got to do it, they've got no choice. Right through. Cindy said it was the flowers. I have so many in my stash, I figured, what's the point? I want to enjoy what I'm doing. It was a 30 by 40. That is very true, Cindy, because life's too short. Yeah, life is too short. And if you've got ones that you could carry on doing, then great, I think, yeah. Lisa, yeah, I'm a bit like that. I'm a bit frugal, I suppose, because I haven't got many. So I'm a bit, now that kitty one, although I had my money back on it, but I was determined to finish it and to get it to work. And I did, and that one's been framed, and that has gone to my sister now. We framed it last weekend, made the wooden frame out of floorboards again, and went down. My dad took it on Thursday to her. She was having not too bad day, so she sort of recognised that it was a cat and it sparkled. So she sort of knew that it was off me. But Dad said she didn't really acknowledge much else, but he said she just kept staring at it. So he said he knew that she liked it. For anybody that don't know, my sister's mentally disabled, well, severely mentally disabled. But she didn't used to be. Yeah, she had an illness which made her. So she doesn't recognise a lot of things, but she does remember cats. So that's why I was determined to finish that kitty one. Come hell or high water, I was going to fish it. I mean, I've sealed it with Mod Podge luster, and it's held it brilliantly, absolutely brilliantly. And now it's gone in the frame. And I don't know whether I took a photo. I must take a photo when I go down there. So yeah, but Dad said she kept staring at it the whole day that he was down there. She just kept looking at it. And he said it was only on the back of one of the chairs, but it will go up in her bedroom. So when she's in her bed, she'll be able to. She spends a lot of time in the hospital bed sometimes because they can't move her. So I said it'd be nice to her. And she has one of these lights that flicker out lights, different coloured lights. So I said it'll sparkle off that night. Annie, did you put the link in for that 5-panel one on your thing? I know I asked you to, but I was so tired last night I didn't go back on to see if you put the link in. Because you were going to put the link up for it. Because somebody says they've had a bargain. I need to go and have a look and see if it's a bargain that I need to get. Oh, go back and have a look. I haven't been on YouTube. I think I've only been on. I looked at Laura's video today, and I don't know if I looked at anybody else's because I've been out most of the day. I know, come hell or high water, I'm going to do it. My nan used to say that. Yeah, because you said, Annie, didn't you say it was going to come in a couple of days and that's all? Sarah says she's working on a poppy one now, and she says she has to take pictures on her phone to enlarge it to work out if there's 2s or 3s. Oh, that's nothing worse. Why do they put letters or numbers that are similar in shape and colour next to each other?
C and G on this are a bit difficult sometimes.
Are they? Millie says C and G on hers on that house one are very similar. There was 2 colours on here. Was it E and F on this one, I think?
Yeah.
Are very similar on this one, aren't they? You know, similar colour, similar shape. And was it? Oh, a U and the Q are the same.
Gosh, you and Kira leave that
Oh.
colour on yours.
Aren't they? They're awful on my canvas, aren't they, Mel? Because Millie's doing some on down the bottom on mine, and Jessie's doing a little bit on it because this is for Father's Day, so the girls are both working little bits on it as well. But yeah, that U and Q is probably the worst, isn't it? Because you think it's a Q and then it's a U, or you think it's a U and it's a Q. Have you noticed that I'm not? And that's, oh, it's shining on there now, isn't it? I didn't realise it's shining like that. I'll put it there, not shining and glaring. Yeah, it's nothing worse when you can't see what you're doing. Do you like my pen? Oh, hang on. My sparkle, look. And for some reason, oh, it don't work now, did I? Oh, just because I want to show people it don't work. It did have a light. No, it don't work. Oh, I did have a light. I made myself 2 pens, but that's one of them. Diamond painting pen. Out of a cheapy pen. I just wanted to see if I could do it. Can you do it? I don't know why it had a light on it, even if it was a pen. I probably left it on or something. No. I think it must have run out probably.
No, it does go on, but it's really dumb if you've left it on.
Oh, I've left it there. It did have a light up in there. Why? I don't know, because even when it was a pen, it didn't shine on where you were writing. So I don't see what the point was. But yeah, I converted that one as well. But when I converted it, I got glue everywhere because I'm messy.
And then I got super glue on my tongue.
Oh yeah, Millie got super glue on her tongue because her dad had to finish this one because I couldn't get it to stay properly. So you even have to put a bit of super glue on paper and it didn't dry. And Millie thought she'd got. What did you?
I thought I had a bit of water on my finger because I was like having a drink.
Oh, having a drink. That's it. She thought it was water, so she went to lick her finger, then realised it was super glue. Whoops! So you had to go and
soak
do your
my tongue in
soak
peanut
your
butter,
tongue.
which wasn't nice.
Yeah. So why did you soak your tongue in peanut
Because
butter?
peanut butter has something in it that dissolves glue quickly.
Oh, did you all know that? Apparently, if you get glue on your tongue, if you eat.
No, she said you get glue in your mouth.
Oh, glue in your mouth or on your teeth, yeah.
Teeth or tongue to like if it's on your tongue or something. But coat wherever it is in peanut butter.
Yeah.
Leave it for like a while, and then like
Rinse
eat
it off.
it or
Yeah.
wash it
Did
out.
you see? Full of tips tonight. Full of tips. Millie said if you ever happen to get glue on your lips, on your tongue, or on your teeth,
Don't
is it
peel it
crunchy or is it
eat peanut butter.
peanut
But
butter?
don't peel it off because
But don't peel it off because you'll peel your skin off. So you've got to leave it on there. How many minutes do you
I
think?
don't know.
A few minutes?
A bit.
Minute at least?
I left mine on for like 10 because I was worried it was
Okay. And then wash it off, lick it off. Don't peel it off, she said, and it should bring the glue off as well. But I wouldn't say try it. Put glue on and see if it works. And I ain't going to test it to see if it works. But did it get it off your teeth?
Yeah.
And off your thing?
It didn't get it completely off my teeth. It got it straight off my tongue, and then if you brush your teeth a few times after, like straight after you take the peanut butter out, then it goes away.
There you go. See, you learn it all here. Us girls in Wales, we know a trick or two. Oh, what's that one there? That's sideways. Oh, get rid of that one. Sarah said the one that she got with the poppies, she had the peonies as one, so it's double pack off Amazon. Have you done the peony one then, Sarah, or just done just on poppy one's the first one you did? I don't know if I've done a flowered one. Have we done a flowered one yet, Mel?
No, there's flowers on your cat one. On that thing behind you.
Oh, yeah. Tell a lie, yes, yeah, because I did that. The cat had a few flowers on it, didn't it? But we haven't done with just flowers, though, have we?
No.
And the one that I did of the teapot and the tea caddy and a few flowers round in a vase. We did that one as well. Yeah, but like a lavender one or a lilies or something like that, the whole picture. Poppies, I like poppies as well. Bought loads of flower seeds today, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you embroidering? What you doing, Sophie? I'm no good at embroidery. Is it flowers? Is it a picture? Is it going to be made into something? I've got some embroidery on the go. Well, first thing and only thing that I've embroidered is flowers, isn't it, Mel?
Huh?
I've got it in my ring and I'm doing flowers on that embroidery piece that I've got.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Yes, she is. She's done the house now. You're enjoying it, aren't you, Mel?
Yeah, I've nearly done the whole bottom.
Yeah, she's working from the bottom up. So she's nearly done it right across the bottom.
The top to bottom.
No, I work from the bottom up. A lot of people work from the bottom up. You have to go from where you feel comfortable.
Yeah, it's good there.
Are you taking the peony one with you? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? What sizes are they? Sarah, what size are the peony and the poppies? Are they like 30, 40 or larger, smaller? $30-40, that's a nice size, isn't it? $30-40. I like $30-40s. Sort of in between, isn't it? Not too small, not too, well, not too big. And some people think the 30-40s look like little tidbits, aren't they? Little tiddler ones, just to go through between them. Are you back, Laura? Are you working and lurking? I like working and lurking. Best type of work that is lurking. Soulful Brush says she's working on a Forest Reborn. It's a crew embroidery and it's 18 by 40. That's quite big then. Is that inches? 18 by 40 inches or centimetres?
40 inches would be quite problem.
No, that's what I was thinking. But I know some people work in inches and not centimetres. Yeah, hey, Kaya, go, you go, girl.
What?
This is the first section is done.
Cut doggy.
Right, I'm going to seem really thick now. So for what's a crew embroidery? Is that different from normal embroidery? As I say, I've only ever done, well, I am only doing one because I go have a little go and then I put it away, then I have a little go because I'm doing flowers. So I'm trying to do the flowers because I thought that would be the easiest thing for me to do. I don't know whether that was a good move. Yeah, it was inches, and now it's 18 inches by 40 inches. See, I think my flower one is probably 6 inches by 6 inches. So as you could say, really, really, really small. But it's big enough for me. I didn't want anything over daunting. Same as my bead one. They're only small. They're on like silk, and they're flowers. Yeah, they're flowers as well, aren't they? Sunflowers, I think. My bead one. I've had that for probably over a year, when it could be a year in August.
I'm gonna have to seal this with glue when I'm done.
Why?
I'm getting a few that kind of pop up to it slightly.
Are they popping?
Not loads, but like I think it might be because I've not put them down properly.
Or we'll go over it with a rolling pin.
Mm-hmm.
And you can always go over a rolling pin mill as you go along if you want.
Yeah.
Maybe sort of the couple has just popped up, but she's not sure if it's from not pushing it down hard enough or what.
Not like popping out.
No, just
like
slightly raised.
Up.
Yeah, if you go over it with a rolling pin, that works wonders. That does. A rolling pin has many uses. Many, many uses. It does. Whoop-a-daisy. If you didn't, I think there's a brayer in the shed that probably do the same thing. The red one that's in the shed. You know, the little red one, Mel? Huh? The little red brayer roller that I got that I used to do my painting things and stuff. No, don't matter. Oh, you off diamond painting with Lisa B is off. Okay, Lisa, you have a great day and you take care.
Bye.
Oh, Kirsty says she's still here. She's working and lurking, bless her. I do appreciate you all being lurking in the background. It does mean a lot. I think everybody's going now down to 14. Mind you, I think I'd die if I had too many people in. At least when you've only got a few people, you're not likely to get any trolls, are you? Which is nice. We're not had Tracy in tonight either, Annie, have we? I've not seen Tracy for a few days. About. I can't remember if she was on Jen's live the other day or not. Yesterday. Can't remember. How have you? Oh, you've been too poorly. I was going to say, how have you managed, Mrs. Coffee? But you've been really poorly, haven't you? Just don't go overdoing it, Mrs. Coffee. Now you're feeling better. Doesn't mean that you can go and clean the house from top to bottom, bleaching everywhere, as well as doing everything else you do. Got to take it slow. Build your strength up, as my mum used to say. Mrs. Coffee, you working? What are you working on now? Being nosy. Oh, I could have guessed you'd already bleached everywhere. Are you working on the special, the 2 specials? Or are you doing something in between? Ah, right, Sophie's way out of my league, that is. Oh, right, Mrs. Coffee, yeah, she says she's working on one of the 4 packs she got. Yeah, probably best to ease back into it slowly, not go full pelt. Because you don't want to tire yourself out and put yourself back into the same state. Annie, are you still working on your leopard? That's really coming along now, that leopard. Do you think you've overdosed, Steve? Indian life. I've got to admit, hand on heart, I haven't been able to watch everybody's. I've nearly got through everybody's. But my watch list now, because I keep adding every day, because of what everybody's putting up is going on there, is going on my watch list. So I've got hours and hours and hours of watch list of stuff to watch. So I think if I get one of these nights where I can't sleep, that's what I'm doing. And also if I'm traveling in the car when I'm not driving, I can catch on some then. I thought you looked like you were enjoying it, Annie. And it did look like it. You could really see it coming together. Oh, Total said design is printed on the fabric. It's still above me. As I said, I'm still on the flower stage, just basic flowers and basic leaves. My embroidery, I'm still on the same one. I mean, I enjoy it when I start it. It's just that I'm so, oh, excuse me, got my arm going over there and just pulling that one up. Oh, didn't do that very good. But I'm just not very, I think because I have my hand shake a lot as well, and I find it difficult, not gripping it. Kathy says she's working on the young Elvis, 50 by 60 for my best friend's birthday. Oh, that'll be nice. Yeah, I prefer the young Elvis to the older Elvis. Oh, Annie, you're whizzing through it. She's got the whole face done, just above the eyes. Wow, you won't have much left to do now then. You're going to be working on that tomorrow night as well, on your live. Will we get to see you on that one? You're going to finish it on there. Oh, Lakeisha, have you got a Smurfette? Lakeisha's doing a 40 by 50 Smurfette.
That's cool.
Oh, I bet that's cool. I've never seen one of those on a DP. Wow, you're a lot of working on some nice ones, aren't you? No, that's nice as well. It's the fact that everybody comes up with things that you've not seen before. Oh, I love Smurfette.
Finished another section.
Have we finished another section, Mel? Well done. Let's have a look. Hold it up. Oh, she's got the rolling pin on her hand, so I'll say yes, Mel, no, Bill. 3 bags full, Mel. That'd be nice to see the Elvis one finished and to see the Smurfette. Do you girls put them up in Facebook, the pictures? Oh, wow.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, because that's the shrubbery.
I don't know what that is.
Have a look on your picture. What does it say there?
You can't really tell.
That'll probably be better once it's in.
Yeah.
Oh, someone started and never finished it. Oh, wow, Sophie, that was pretty cool then. Oh, she loves her some Smurfette. She's a pretty cool character though, Smurfette. She's got sass, that girl. Isn't it, Mel?
Yeah.
What do you girls call it? Not sass, what do you call it?
Sass.
Yeah, it's got sass. Is that it right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's just looking at me, saying, right, Mum.
Yeah.
Do you not go on Facebook, Lakeisha? How long have you been DPing then, Kathy? Looking cool, Mel. No. Don't do it on a
Don't know.
whip and chat. I'll do that on a whip and chat. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can join in on that as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Jessie coming in. I bet it was. It would be like finding gold, wouldn't it, coming across something like that? Yeah, because you had trouble, didn't you, Annie, with the other one, with flowers. And that was a hurricane one as well, wasn't it, with all the popping drills? You've not had any popping drills on this one, though, have you? Oh,
Tickle.
dog's
Scratch
growling.
on the-
Oh,
Scratch on the
dog
head.
was growling then.
Yeah. She's falling off the chair, she
Was
was.
she? Oh,
Yeah.
bless her. Bless her little
Love
heart.
Yeah. Come here, Lil. Lily.
Oh, phantom drill. I do hurt it when you get a phantom drill. Oh, my throat feels funny. I feel like somebody scraped it. You need to take your temperature as well, because I want to see if you need some more Calpol or some paracetamol before you go to bed.
Bless me.
Bless you.
Ooh. Sneezing a lot today.
Oh, you've had a spillage. Didn't go on a canvas though. Oh, Mrs. Coffee said bless you, bless you.
Thank you.
Jessie says thank you. And Laura says bless you.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, that's all right. But if it starts hurting again, then you're going to have some paracetamol.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going up now, okay?
All right, go on up. Say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
All right. Night night, darling. Just saying thank you. Night night to you all.
See you.
Bye bye, sweetheart. You tingling dangling with your nails over there.
Sorry. Yeah.
Mrs. Coffee says sleep well. Rosie. Rose. Annie says night night. Laura says good night. Kirsty says good night, sweetie. She's saying thank you. She's just going in to say good night to her dada. Bless her.
We've got a grumpy dog on the chair.
Sarah says good night. Cindy B says good night. Love ya.
Love you.
Be up to see you later, sweetheart.
Yeah.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Here's a good girl. You still doing Nil, or have you put it away?
Oh no.
Sorry, did I frighten you?
Yes, I put it away.
You put it away then.
Because I did a whole.
Oh! For Daisy
I did a whole
section.
section.
Oh, Millie's putting her diamond painting away. She's tired now.
To swap the.
And you need another colour.
What? No. What? I need to. No, I finished the section. I didn't start a new one, but I need to swap the way that I've put the coat hanger on it because I.
Oh, okay. Is it one you can turn, or do we need to swap it to a coat hanger? You can turn the head bit.
No, I usually put it right on, but for some reason I didn't.
Nothing beeping, is there, Mel? No, I don't think we've got a beep.
No, we haven't got a beep on.
I don't think so anyway. Can't hear a beep so far. But it doesn't mean it didn't happen. Because weird things happen. A2, 10 to. Oh, you done it. Millie's got it to hang that from you know the ones that coat hanger that you do, trouser hanger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trouser or
clip
skirt
things.
hanger. Yeah. And she's hanging it, and then she's hanging it from a shelf in the kitchen. It's up against the wall.
That looks right, doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks alright. Nobody's going to go up that. It's only you that sits by there anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
So nobody will knock it down. But mine stays on my board, and then the board gets carried everywhere. Oh, I tell you what, I don't like webcams. They're really tight, aren't they? Alright. Oh, the cam's there, isn't it? The way you turn it. You can see the glare there.
From the light bulb.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, you can try. I'm really going to try and move it around. If you put it down, it just shows the mess that I've got down below there. You put it up there, then you've got the glare of the light. And because it goes back to front, so because the light comes from that direction, you've still got it. Still got it there. Isn't it?
Is that better?
No, because you've got all that glare there, look.
Oh, how do you fix that?
I don't know. I did have it sort of half and half before, but is it better to go that way?
Oh, that's right there, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll do.
Right, let me touch that now.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, woo. Can you still hear a beeping, Sophie? Or is it gone now? It could be the dog snoring, because she's whistling and snoring away.
Yeah.
Isn't she, Mel? And she does make some noises when she's sleeping. Ooh, Soulful Brush says once she gets rid of the flu, should she do Starry Night or Soulmate?
What does soulmate? Soulmates, because if Starry Night means like my blooming confetti thing down here.
Millie says do Soulmates because she said she's doing a Starry Night and it's if you don't mind confetti,
It's alright.
it's all right. But she hates, yeah.
Nightmare.
But she's got loads, so that's the one she put to the side for now because she got fed up of doing loads and loads, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Blues and blacks of confetti in it. So that's why she's gone onto the tree. So she's saying Soulmates. I like the sound of Soulmates.
I mean, I don't know what they look like, but soulmates seems quite cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Soulmates are. What's the Soulmates one? It rings a bell though, so I should know what it is. I'm sure somebody else has done Soulmates. Ooh, Rhinestone Starry Night. That would be interesting. That'd be sparkly, sparkly. Hello, Rachel Ray. How are you? You well? How's Luna? Hope she's sleeping. My little Lily's sleeping on the camel saddle by the side of me.
Well, now staring at me.
Oh, she's staring at Millie now, is she? She wants to know if you're going up to bed so she can go to bed. Because she'll know you'll go in our room first.
I might have a baby then.
So Millie says going to go and raid the biscuit cupboard first. Ah, give her a little ear tickle from us. Yes, Lily's a lot better. She's on her medication, aren't you, Babs? But she gets with ham in the morning because she thinks it's great. But she is getting back to her old self, so that's brilliant. Laura, are you still lurking in the background? Oh, please somebody remind me what the Soulmates one is. I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't know what the Soulmates was. I can't remember. I'm old. I'm nearly 52 and I've got fibro and my mind's like mush.
Are you gonna come in here?
Oh, is Rosie going for a rash? Bless her. Give her a rear tickle from me, please, Annie. And tell her I'll be thinking of her. I can't think what soulmates is. Can you really?
She done a video on it.
Oh, I was going to put a link. That's brilliant.
Oh, right, sorry. Okay.
I'm just reading up the chat. Laura did do. I enjoyed Laura's chit chat today. I like it because she's straight to the point. No beating about the bush.
Oh, Mum.
Oh, that ping then, that was on my computer. If you heard that, Sophie, that was mine. Ah, thank you, Rachel. Yes, I remember it now. I knew it, but I just couldn't think which one it was. Yeah. It was the one I was thinking of, but I didn't like to say because I thought I'd look a right nana if it wasn't that one. Oh, can you get it in other colours? I've only seen it in the blue and purple one. I shall have to have a look out for that one. Look who's watching you.
No.
She won't eat that, I don't think, because it's got no gravy on it. She eating it?
Yeah.
Joshua's just eating his cold fish and chips. Ugh. How can you eat it cold?
Well,
Huh?
hungry.
You're hungry, so you eat it. When you put it in the microwave.
Can't be arsed.
Oh, okay. I suppose that's all you've had to eat today, isn't it?
Yeah.
And a couple of biscuits when you're out on your bike.
Yeah.
Dad said he wondered if you'd actually eaten today. I said, I don't think so.
Nope.
Did you get anything from Tesco's to take with you apart from the biscuits?
It opens at 10 o'clock and we were leaving at 10.
Ah. So did you get anything to drink?
Yeah, I bought water at the garage.
Oh, okay. That's so much. Oh, thanks, Rachel. Is hubby working? Is he working till late? That's the trouble with the jobs you do, isn't it? It's unsociable hours at times. Okay, Annie. I used to work behind the bar in a hotel. It used to be unsociable at times. Oh, 11 tonight. Oh, he's the barman. That's not too bad. It's not brilliant, but trouble is your eating habits and everything go out the window at that time. There you are. I'm just going to show that. Thank you, Sophie. I'll have a look at that after. Because I think that's one of the ones I've on my wish list.
Which ones?
Yeah, I know when I worked behind the bar, we weren't finishing till probably about till 12 some nights, and on the weekend it'll be about 2 o'clock. So it used to be takeaways all the time.
I have that one.
Eh?
Don't I have that one?
No, that's the one. And then you've got one like that with 2 people in it. Is yours Starry Night? Yours is the Starry Night one. I don't think yours is the Soulmates one.
That doesn't have any people on
No, that's the Starry Night one.
it. Yeah, but that doesn't have people in it.
No, because that's the Starry Night one. And then there's Starry Nights, which is that one. And then there's Soulmates, which is similar to that, but it's got little people in it.
Like confetti then.
Yeah. Confetti, yeah. Your favourite.
I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, my husband used to be a bouncer as well on the
Did
bar.
he?
Yeah, Dad was a bouncer for years until Joshua was born. And then he got bottled in the face with a bottle. And then after that, No, was I pregnant with Joshua? No, I think I was pregnant with Joshua. Or was I pregnant with you when he got bottled? I can't remember. But I said I wanted him to give it up because it was too dangerous.
Not know that.
Yeah, so I gave up bar work. He gave up that.
I think I'm gonna go.
You're going to go up. Do you want to say goodnight, Toby?
Good night, everybody.
Good night. That's Millie's little wave. Are you actually going in your room or my room? My room. Can you check the iPads on?
Puppy, don't come with me.
She probably is actually because it's past her bedtime.
Bye bye, everyone.
Go and say goodnight to your dad as well,
Right,
please.
love you, Mum.
Love you too, sweetheart. People are saying good night. I tell you what, she's a lovely kid, her and Jess. Very lucky, very lucky. Even their teenage brother is okay. Stroppy teenager. Doesn't want his mum to know anything. Everything's a secret, but apart from that, he's great, isn't he?
Sorry if I made a noise. I accidentally kicked the dog's cage.
I gathered it was the dog's cage door.
Like, that's coming.
When we all go in our front room, we all kick the dog's cage door. Because she's got a cage in the front room. Yeah, you like sleeping in it, don't you, babe? Yeah, she says that's her place to go, that if she doesn't want to be bothered, she can go in the cage. It's never locked. No, she's gone off to sleep, but he's going up. Oh, Sarah, I hope so, because I don't know if the girls are going to be the same, but Joshua, I'm not allowed to know anything about anything. Only what he decides to tell me. He tells me it's home is home and his life is separate from that. So I just go, yeah, whatever. I don't know what he thinks I'm gonna do if I know what he's up to, but mind you, he never goes out of his room. What did Millie say yesterday? Oh, so Jessie was on a sleepover Friday night. Grant was out the house about 5 o'clock. He had to go to work. And I said to Millie, we woke up in the morning, she come in. She said, oh, this is great. She said, we're on our own. I said, no, we're not. I said, Joshua's here. She said, no, we are on our own. Well, we might as well be on our own. She said, because he's always in his room, so he doesn't count. And I thought, yeah, she's right. He is always in his room. He comes in, he might make himself a drink, a bit of toast, straight up the stairs in his room. That's where he stays. He only comes out for something to eat, drink, or go to the loo. Or go to work, because he's working. Or school, because he's in sixth form. Yeah, but apart from that, that's about it. Yeah, he spends most of his time in his room, bless him. Are yours the same? How old are yours, Sarah? I'm glad I'm not the only one. Mind you, the girls like their room. Lily likes her bedroom. She's a drawer. She's not very much an artist, so she likes to sit and draw a lot. Because you do worry, is it just your kids that just hide away? You know, and don't want you to know anything? I suppose we all went through it. I suppose as well it's different. I mean, when we were kids, you went off for the day. That was it. Nobody knew where you were or who you were with. Oh, bless him, Soulful. Soulful brushing. Her dad's put an air mattress on the couch, then a blanket, and then I'm on it with 2 layers, fleece blanket on top. Oh, bless you. Oh, it is awful when you have that. Oh, hey, yes, Sherry. Thank you ever so much for popping in. Do appreciate it. Just on about teenage boys, I'm just asking if that's the norm. They go in the room and that's where they stay. They don't want you to know anything. I said, Millie's 14. Well, Joshua's 17. Millie's 14. And then Jessie's 11. Oh, I'm glad it's not just me, Sarah. Oh, Pop-Pop's just come back. You come back on your cat saddle. Are you missing your mama? Yeah, you're missing mama. You come back to sleep by your mama. Oh, I bet it's nice and cozy. You know, I used to love that when I used to live at home. Then if you were ill, my mum used to make a bed up on the settee. I do it with my kids now as well. Because she used to say she could keep an eye on us and it saved her going up and down the stairs to us, which made sense. But yeah, she used to make a lovely cozy bed up. Sick bowl by the side of you. I do that with my kids now. So come on then, let's make a nice little bed on the settee for you. And they love it because they can see you pottering around and they're near you. Oh, those were the days. Now if I'm ill, I just go into bed and die on my own in my room. Oh, Sherry, you're more than welcome anytime. I love my little group that come in and speak every week. makes my weekend, or makes my week actually, my life. I don't go out anywhere or do much. So this is my socialising. This is probably the equivalent of, you know, you're going out on a girls' night out or a boys' night out or down the pub and have a few. This is mine. Coming on here, doing a live and chatting to you lot. I don't think it matters what you chat about either, does it? Because somebody always comes in with something that you can have a little chat about. And then it goes quiet, then you know that whoever's hosting, if they go quiet, they usually read all the comments and catching up. Laura says, life was so much easier then. Shame, when we were younger, you don't realise how easy it is. Exactly. You don't realise how easy you had it. You know. I mean, we lived in the middle of nowhere, so there was only me and another lad that was the same age as me. So, and I mean, we didn't even have a telephone. I think there were only 3 stations on your TV. So you never watched TV because there was nothing on there that you'd like. So it was either being in your room reading a book or you'd be outside. You usually sat down the bottom of the road watching the cars go by. That's how interesting our lives were. Sherry, when I was a teenager, if I wasn't out at a friend's house and I was in my room, all my parents wanted to do was watch TV and fight. Oh, that's sad, Sherry, that is. My mum and dad used to have corkers where the crockery used to go flying across the room, but they did love each other and they were really good with us kids. Oh, thanks, Kirsty, ever so much for dropping in, because I know it's a busy time for you at this time of the day. You take care. Wish your mum and your little family all the best from us. And enjoy the rest of your day. Now a Fellini date had a son who was a senior in... What's a Fellini date? I'm finally making out of his room. I want anywhere. Oh, sorry. Yeah, now a fellow date for a son. High school making out of his room. I went anyway. I know, it is hard. It is hard. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you ever so much for popping in. I do appreciate it, because I know it's an awkward time for some of you on a Sunday. It's sort of afternoon tea time for you lot now, and then in Britain it's probably coming up to bedtime, so it's hard to know when to do it for. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. I do appreciate each and every one of you for popping in and saying hello and having a chat. Please take care and look after each other. Yeah. Be interesting to see who's going to be doing the lives this week as well. I hope everybody that usually does it does them. Laura, are you going to be able to do a live? Oh yeah, no, you did a whip and chat today, didn't you? You are, aren't you, Rosie? Rosie, you use a webcam anyway, don't you? Yours is pretty good though. Mine's pretty pants. I know, Sherry. It's sort of got into a groove of certain people doing them and going over and looking at the lives. And you're going to try from your laptop. I might try and set up the laptop next week. Oh, I don't know. Will anybody watch me next week though? Because isn't Fruitini apparently on all week next week? So I don't know if anybody will bother watching me. I did say pants, yeah. Pants over here, Sherry, doesn't mean trousers. It means it's terrible or awful. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I forget sometimes of the language difference. Yeah, if I don't like anything or it's rubbish, I usually say it's pants. I could think of stronger words, but I try and behave. Yeah. So well, then if I don't know whether to go live or not next week now, because I think she's on from 2 o'clock, is it, or something? A 12-hour. So is that 2 o'clock till 2 o'clock in the morning? So I know where Rachel said she had to take me off the schedule because she had to put Fruitini on. Because she's doing it a full day. So I don't know, and so I'm not sure whether to still do my live. I've got to okay that, and I have okayed it, Laura, because I don't mind that word. Yeah, exactly. Shit is the word here. Yeah, I've used that a few times. Annie, apparently Fruitini is doing her 12-hour live next weekend. I'm not sure if she's doing it 2 o'clock your live. Yeah, it must be 2 o'clock. Oh, I don't know. 2 p.m. your time. And I'm 3 p.m. your time, aren't I? Because she's 8 o'clock this one. So what I might do is still go live and just have, because I know before now it's just been me and Tracy one week and 2 people lurking. And that was all right. As long as I get one person to chat to, I'm happy. You know, I'm not greedy. I don't want 50 or 60 people or 20 or 30. I'm happy with 1 or 2 people. But I would get upset if I was just me on my little own, on my little lonesome. Oh, thank you, Annie. Oh, thanks, Laura. That's really nice thing to say. I mean, I know everybody loves Fruitini because she hasn't been doing YouTube. She went off YouTube for a while and is it Discord and Twitch, is it? I don't know them. I have had a look on Discord, but I find it hard. So, but yeah, I think she's a big diamond painter. So I think most people will be on there. Mind you, as I say, I don't have many that come on this one. Lakeisha, 4 a.m. Where are you, sweetheart? Whereabouts are you? You in Australia? Is it going to be Australia? Going to be 4 a.m.? Oh my goodness, lovely. Oh, I can't believe you stayed up till that time. Bangkok. Oh my gosh, lovely. How come you're up till 4 a.m.? Are you okay? Or do you just not want that's sleeping? Sherry, I'm 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I think that's how it works. So I think you're, because what is it now? It's nearly 10 past 10 at night here. So if it was, so it'd be 10 past 5 with you. Is that right, Sherry? Oh, your city never sleeps. Ah, well, that's nice. As long as you get some sleep, though. Yeah, so it'll be 3 p.m. your time next Sunday, on a Sunday. I do it the same time every Sunday, Sherry. So I thought then people will get to know. So you usually get the same people in, so we can have a good old natter and a chat and see how everybody is. Oh, is she going 2 p.m. British summertime? So if it's British summertime, that would be 10 o'clock Eastern time, wouldn't it? Oh, thanks, Sherry. That's really nice of you. Oh, yeah. I suppose you travel, you get jet lags, and yeah, it would be hard then, isn't it? I've only ever had jet lag once, and that was enough. As long as you get some sleep, or you're one of these people that can survive on 5 or 6 hours sleep, and that's it, you're rearing to go then, Lakeisha. Well, I'll definitely go live next week then. And then even if it's only a couple of us, we'll have a giggle. And I'll think of some nice topics. I'll get Jessie, because she's really good at stuff like that. Goodness knows what it'll be with her then. It can be wicked sometimes. And I was thinking I might do a whip and chat, because I haven't done a whip and chat for a long, long time. And Jessie would like to come on a whip and chat with us. She wants to talk. She's got a subject that she wants to talk about, which could be fun. whichever way you look at it. Not the right way? Whichever way? No. Not whichever way you look at it. What's the saying? Whichever way you look at it. Yeah, it could be one way or the other. That could be interesting. I know Sherry's just said, Laura, that she can't go. Sherry, have you got a laptop? Oh, Lakeisha, that's a long time. Yeah, coffee does wonders though, doesn't it? It does work wonders. Yeah, because I think this webcam was about 30 quid that I bought for Joshua a while back, but I think it's completely and utterly pants. Annie, how much was yours? Being a cheeky cow and asking, I know. Oh, is it considered a mobile device, is it? That's a bummer, isn't it? Oh, you're a high energy person. That's nice though. Yes, it is, Sherry. It's absolute pants that you can't do it. Annie, I said, you use a webcam, don't you? Because your webcam's pretty clear. What webcam have you got? Was it, being cheeky, was it an expensive one? Because I said the one I've got is about 30 quid. But as you can see, it's pants. It's not very good at all. And I don't think the volume's very good on it, talking, the microphone. Because I've got the microphone on the ear thing, which that isn't much better, but... And I'm not going to watch this video back because I'll probably cry because it would be so pants. Oh, I've got 12 likes. Oh, thank you everybody that give me a like. How nice is that? Oh, Lakeisha, you take care, sweetheart. And look after yourself. And hope to speak to you soon as well. I'll make sure that I'm sub to you. I think I am, but I will make sure that I am. You've got a Logitech C310. Because yours is really, 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 really good. Like this one is a AUSDOM, however you pronounce that one. And you've got to fiddle with the lens in the front of the webcam. Back and forth to try and get any sort of picture. I think that's why Joshua said I can borrow it. I think he's given up on it. So I'll have to look at that one. Where's my pen gone? I'm going to write that one down. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Coffee, and thank you for lurking in the background. I really do appreciate it. And tell Maggie I think she's absolutely brilliant, and tell her Ryan to keep up the good reading. You'll go far. Well, both of them are going to go far, that's for sure. And enjoy the park. Have a swing on the swings for me. Did you get it from eBay or Amazon, Annie? Oh, I've just popped some out there. Go away, that. I don't know what that was. Yeah, you take care, Mrs. Coffee. Love to you and your family. Oh, some are going for 40 or 50 quid for the same thing. That's a big difference, isn't it? Nearly double. I mean, I might be doing something totally wrong with it. I don't know, but I've had, like yesterday, I started fiddling with it, and today we've been fiddling with it. And as I say, Joshua did get a picture. If you use it on its own, it was okay, but as soon as you went live on here, it flipped the picture and gone pants again. So I don't know. It is difficult, isn't it? Ooh, make me one as well, please, Cindy B. What coffee is your favourite coffee? That was one of my questions. That was on my list of what I was going to talk about tonight. I thought, ask these ladies what's their favourite brand of coffee. Quid and a pound, Sherry, are exactly the same thing. A pound is literally £1, and a quid means £1. They're exactly the same thing. It's just slang. Quid is a slang for a pound, basically. Gives a quid, as she used to say. Gives a quid, gives a pound, gives a quid. Yeah, it's just slang. Quid slang for a pound. There used to be a pound note, and now there are pound coins. Yeah, I don't mind that coffee, Laura. I don't see it over here as much, though. Not many people sell it. That's right, Annie, innit? It's like $1 is $1. I suppose every country's got their slang for their money, haven't they? You're welcome, Sherry. Yeah. As I say, there's never a stupid question if you don't know the answer. It's only stupid not to ask. That's what my granddad used to say. Thank you, Sarah, for finding that out for me. Yeah, I've got Prime. She's right, though, isn't it, Sherry? I mean, for stupid questions, I'm probably queen of that because I don't know a lot, but I don't retain information very well. So people can tell me things, and 2 minutes later, I'm asking them the same question again. It takes me a while to hold on to information. I mean, some things I'll remember all the time. I'm very good with numbers. I tend to remember numbers more than anything. But if somebody tells me a product or something, like this camera now, Annie's put up, just love to check C310. I remember the C310 because that reminds me of what I'm on now, so the drills of 310s, the black 310. But I wouldn't remember the Logitech bit, so I've had to write that bit down. But I've been like it since I was a kid. You know, I used to get called stupid and thick and all that, but it was just meant I couldn't retain some information. Maths I was excellent at, and numbers I can retain, but words and information, no. I find it very difficult. I'm always second guessing, is it, myself as well? But that's just me. I know, but they did back then, though, didn't they, Sherry? If they did it today, they'd get a right rollicking and be in serious trouble. But back then, they could do and say as they wanted. You know, and I think it's because I'm dyslexic as well. Nobody really bothered with me. You know, there's only one teacher in high school that actually sat me down and explained why I found things so difficult. And now I just say, take me as I am, or like me or lump me, innit? I can't change who I am. I don't want to change who I am at 51. My husband loves me. My kids love me. My mum and dad still love me. So I'm a sister. So that's all that matters. As I say, I've got no real family. So as such, just my close family, and that's it. That's all I need. Oh, thanks, Annie. Thank you. Do you love my accent as well? Do you think I've got an accent, Rosie? Rosie Posy Craft, Annie. Annie Chambers, do you think I've got an accent? Some people say I have, some people say I haven't. But I don't think I've got a Welsh accent. Do you think it's a Welsh accent though, Rosie? I don't think it is really Welshy. Because your Jane is, isn't she? Oh, is it a musical accent? Goes up and down. Oh, thank you, Laura. And, oh, thank you. Thank you, Sherry. That's really nice of you, ladies. Thank you, Laura. You've been out here. I do remember I went to Blackpool once on holiday, and it was my first proper girls' holiday. I was only 17. And two girls I went with, they were like my sisters at the time. I used to stay at their mum's a lot when my mum was ill. And we went to Blackpool, and I remember going to the tower, and I think there was a night show or something on, a comedian was on and something, and then they come over and chat, don't they, with the audience, and they put the microphone to me, and all he did was say, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Oh, I'm from London, Wells," and you could hear it echoing around his room, and all I could remember thinking is, "Oh my God, do I sound Welsh?" It was so strong, the accent. I couldn't believe it, but I couldn't stop laughing. And he said, "Why are you laughing?" And I couldn't stop laughing because I just thought it was really funny, hearing this real old Welsh accent coming out, middle of Blackpool. I tell you what, I went up the tower, Sherry, and that was on one of my lists to do. That's the first thing we did when we got there in the day was got the tower. And I will never, ever, 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 ever go up the tower again. Because they had this cronky old lift that you went in to get to the top of the tower. And I'm not scared of lifts. No, 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 I'm not scared. Wasn't scared of heights. No, no, no. I was a brave little monkey, got in the lift, and it started to shake, rattle and roll as we went up. And I looked down, and you could see daylight. And it was like, oh my God, what's that? And it shook and shook and shook and shook all the way to the top. And by the time I got there, honestly, I felt physically sick with fright. And I got out, and then you stand on this platform that is like glass. So it's like you're not standing on anything. I did it, but since then I've been scared of heights. I thought I'm never, and I don't particularly like lifts, so I'm never, ever, 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 ever going in Blackpool Tower again. And I've always said it'd be quite nice to go to Paris because of the Eiffel Tower, but I know I wouldn't be able to go up it because I'd be too frightened. There's not many things that frighten me, but yeah, that rickety old lift, oh my God, it shook and shook and shook. And I can see when I close my eyes now, and I can still see the light at the bottom. Ooh. Yeah, scratch that from your bucket list, Sherry. You don't want to do that one. Annie's is Yorkshire, aren't you, Anne? You're a Yorkshire girl. I know you don't realise, do you, Sarah, how Welsh we are? We're just saying about our accents, Cindy. London's lovely. I've been to parts, but I have said to hubby that we need to go, me and him need to go and have a look around. Because, yeah, there's a lot of sites that I haven't seen in London because it's so big, isn't it, and vast. Oh, thanks, Sarah. See, Sarah doesn't think I sound Welsh. I got a bit of a Radnorshire twang more than, I suppose. At least I don't have a stuck-up aristocrat voice. You know, I haven't got a plum in my life, you know. Yes. I use knife and fork to eat my lunch for now. I don't use fingers. I use my silver cutlery. See, my phone's pinging. I want to see you. I bet you. Am I popular tonight, or is it a load of rubbish? Oh, my daughter. I thought it might have been. Mum, bring no nail glue up for me, please. That means must mean one of her nails will come off. So what shall I say? I'll say I will when I finish live. Oh, can't spell. Oh, I better not send that. Does anybody else's phone predict what they're going to say and change the words? I don't like that when they do it. There must be a setting on your phone, isn't it? There's got to be. That you can stop it predicting what you're going to say. Because I think that I've sent something and then I don't always read what I'm writing. No, read back what I'm writing. And then till somebody sends me something and says, what are you saying? And I'm like, ugh. I have to apologise then. Sorry, I've just leaned across there. That's Jessie again. You're a proper Yorkshire lass, aren't you? Laverne, it is absolutely beautiful. But we're very, very lucky in Britain that we have got absolutely gorgeous countryside. But Wales is so green. And I suppose because there's not much, I can't say there's not much population, but for the square yard, there's not as much population of people to what there is in England. A lot more countryside. Right, Annie, I'll ask you tomorrow and you can fill me in. I mean, even a simple blinking phone does my head in. I'm due for an upgrade now. And I'm not too scared, but you know what I mean? Apprehensive is the word I'd use about changing it, because I'm only just getting used to this one. And I'm thinking, I can't really use a lot of this on there. Like Millie said to me the other day, should see that white bar across your phone. Do you know what it's for? And I went, no. Should you use it? I went, no, why? She said, do you realise that's your Google search bar? I said, how long's that been there? She said, since you've had the phone, nearly 2 years ago. She said, how do you use Google? And I said, well, I go on the Google Chrome symbol, go on there and then punch in. She went, oh my God, Mother, I can't believe you do that. I didn't know what it was for. Am I the only one that's a bit simple when it comes to these gadgets? Well, no, it's not a gadget because it's a phone. But yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm upgrading it or not. Okay, Sophie, you tuck up nice, yeah? And please, I hope you get better soon, sweetheart. I do feel for you because there's nothing worse than feeling groggy. Yeah, go and snuggle. Yeah, go and snuggle up nice. Oh, there's me leaning across that camera again. Dad's made up there a nice bed on the settee for you. That's me. Oh, it'll pop up on my computer then. I'm going to have to stop these pop-ups either. Ping-ponging everywhere, really. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what to do about my upgrade. I mean, I'll have to have one because this one's on its way out. Because, like, I can't text or phone my son on it because it won't let me. He can to me, but I can't to him for some reason. And I couldn't used to do phone or text my youngest daughter one, so I've got her a contract one because she just had pay as you go and it wouldn't let me do that, and I want to be in contact with them. So she's got a new one which I can do, but you know, I want to be able to ring people, but now the battery's starting to go down really quickly. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I have to bite the bullet, get a new phone. But 3 have just texted me now because I'm not due for an upgrade till, when are we now? July, I think, end of June, July, somewhere like that. But they've texted me now and said that they'll pay for an early upgrade if I want one. I know you can usually do one a month before, can't you? But end of March, they said they'd pay for an early upgrade, but I haven't had the courage to go and get an upgrade. So I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll go and get that upgrade because I can use, it'll be a better camera on it, it'll be a better camera to go live, it'll be, you know, blah, blah, blah. It'll be so much better. But now I just think, oh well, I can't go live on it anymore. But I suppose I can do a whipping chat still on my phone. So that is something, I suppose. Is that why you got a new phone last year, Sherry? The battery started going. They don't seem to last long, don't they? Get to about 18 months old and then the batteries really go down quite quickly, I think. The 2 girls have just got iPhone 6S's. And they get on really well with them. I've just got on Honor 8, is that how you say it? Which is one of them hooey ones. which I do like them phones, and I have seen the cheaper ones. I couldn't afford to go for the expensive ones. I always have the cheaper ones, you know, for what I want to do. You know, some of these phones, they cost like £40 to £50 a month. Like, I think I can't warrant spending that on a phone. And it says, oh, it does this, this. It makes you laugh. You go into the shop and it's saying, oh, it does this, this, and this, and you can do this, and you can do that. And I said, it might do all them things, but I won't be able to do any of them. Oh, yes, it's so simple. I said, look, I just want to be able to text, call, take my videos, I said, and take pictures and go on the internet. I said, that's it. I don't need to know anything else. And then they reel off all these things and I'm totally lost then. I don't know. I'm not, you know, don't know how to use it or do it or whatever. I think if you use your phone a lot for work and stuff, then maybe you'd want a better phone, and you do a lot of work online and stuff, then maybe you'd want a good phone. But as I say, for what I want it, I don't need a good phone. I just need your basic phone, as I said, that does the bits that I want it to do, and that's it. Oh, I've got backbiter on my thinking finger. Anybody else get backbiters? Where's the backbiter? How do you get a backbiter? I don't get how you get backbiters on your hands. Oh, I just caught it then. But what's that? And then I realised it's a backbiter. I know you didn't really need to know that I've got a backbiter on my finger, but I like to share these bits of information. As my mum used to say, she used to say, What are you telling me that useless bits of information for? And I said, I am sharing. You taught us to share, so I am sharing. A spider. Oh, he's got one of the original Samsungs then. I used to like one of those ones. You know, you used to flick it open. I think that was one of my first ones you used to flick. So used to remind me of being on Star Trek. I used to want to say, beam me up, Scotty, because you used to flip it open. I used to think it was really cool. I know, simple things please simple minds, as they say. But I used to think it was brilliant flicking. I'm here with my hand now flicking. No, you can't see, thank goodness. As if I still got it in my hand. You know the ones I mean, they used to shut on itself, like in half, and then used to open it up. I thought it was brilliant, used to flick it to open it. Ah, those were the days, those were the days. I can remember getting the phone now. It's on my birthday, 18th of June. Don't ask me what year. And we were in Chester, which is about two hours away from us. And we used to take the kids. Millie, we didn't have Jessie. Millie was only, 18 too. She was just walking properly. Joshua was, he would have been 4 or 5. And we used to get sandwiches and go down to the park in Chester, the Mashford Park, and they used to have this train that used to sit-on train just to go around the park, and we'd go down there and have sandwiches. And I bought this phone and I said, let's get sandwiches. We'll go down to the park. We'll get this phone out. And I was so excited because it was this flip phone. And I can remember I bought this sandwich from Marks and Sparks because they were on offer. And it was chicken and something. And you know when you bite into a sandwich and it's the most tastiest sandwich you've ever tasted in your life. I was so excited, in such a good mood. I'd got this new phone. So I ate most of this first half of this sandwich and I went to get this. And it was a beautiful sunny day as well. So everybody was happy. The world was right. I was at peace. I was in a really happy mood. And a pigeon shit on my sandwich that was in the box. Talk about heartbroken. Honest to God, I couldn't believe it. I really thought it was funny. No, it was funny. But I thought, blinking heck, do you know what I mean? It had to happen to me. I was having all these good feelings, good, what's the word? Aura around everything. Everything was going hunky-dory. I got my new flip phone, so I was being like Star Trek. I got it set up, enjoying my sandwich. The kids were enjoying it, and then a pigeon shit in my sandwich. Excuse my French, everybody, because I just lost 3 people, so I don't know whether I swear and put them off. But yeah, But yeah, so that's a talking point now. My first ever phone and the pigeon. So yeah, I don't sit under trees anymore eating a sandwich. I can tell you that for nothing. I don't go. If I have a picnic, I'm out in the open. Yeah, no pigeon's gonna get me again. Yeah, it was a lovely day though. But it was funny. Kids thought it was absolutely hilarious. They were really little. So we went chasing all the pigeons then. Oh, it was. Funny, isn't it, how you remember certain things and other things you can never remember. Oh, Sherry, is that what your boyfriend said? You talk too much. No wonder he's your last boyfriend, cheeky bugger. Yeah, exactly. If he doesn't like it, on your bike, innit? Take you for who you are. I'm not a chatterbox. I find it hard to have conversations with people. I mean, this is the most I talk on a live. Yeah, I don't find it easy. Sometimes in my brain, when I'm sat here talking to you guys, I think, oh, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about? But I'm lucky that I've got you lovely people on there, and somebody starts up a conversation or something, or they'll trigger a memory about something. So I know I talk a load of rubbish half the time, but you know, I am who I am, and I've done what I've done, and I've been who I am. So hey ho, as they say, I am what I am. What does Mrs. Coffee say? Be you, boo, is there? No, that's wrong. Oh, see, I know it's in there, that information, but I just can't get it out. She's got a say, you know, isn't she? That I always think is good. And I like Laura's live rip and chat today. There's a lot of what she said on hers made a lot of sense. She's a very, very wise lady, a very, very wise lady. Do you, boo boo, that's it. And that's quite right, that's what you should be, you know. Yeah, exactly, Sherry. You do you, boo boo. Yeah, do you find though as well when you're out and about and you say you meet somebody and you're having a chat and you're not chatting about anything, and then you walk away and you think, oh, I could have said this, or I could have asked that, or I could have said that, and I'm a bit like that. I love sitting around Laura's pool as well. I got to admit, yeah, I'm with you on that, Annie. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if I ever win the lottery, a few million, I'll fly us girls all out there. We'll pick all the others up all over America, and all us girls will go fly over and stay at Laura's. She can bring and take a sleeping bag. She says we only have to take a sleeping bag. And we can all stay at hers. But she said we have to bring a sleeping bag. I said, that's fine. I bet you girls won't mind. We'll just take our sleeping bags. We're fine. We don't mind. I like it when she took us out for that walk and saw them 2 owls as well. She lives in such a beautiful area. All the houses are gorgeous. And they've got their, well, not rivers. What are they called? Are they like, not rivers, but the ones with boats on them? I don't know, what do they call them? Yeah, it's where they come off. If it come off the ocean, I suppose, and come up. Not jetties. She had the dolphins filming the other day, didn't she? See, I can't think what it's called. So you'll have to go back and watch that video now to figure out what it's called. But as you go down the road, isn't it? You've got like a row of houses, and then the waterway with boats and things on. A bit further down, houses, then another waterway, houses, waterway, and it's like that all the way down the avenue, isn't it? Because she was walking past them, wasn't she? And that time when she did the drive-through, when she was driving home, and we could see where she was driving. It was absolutely beautiful. Even that, all the houses look stunning. Yeah, it's waterways or something like that, or you know what I mean though, but it's very beautiful there. Very, very beautiful. And to Pup-Pup's different to our house, isn't it, sweetheart? Yeah. Are you tired? All right, my lovely people. Oh my God, look at the time. I didn't realise it was that late. I'm going to love you and leave you. I can't thank each and every one of you for hanging in there with me with my pants video thing, and even more pants volume on here. I'm sorry about my voice. It still feels funny now. I'm going to take some medicine, I think. Calm it down a bit. So I love you and leave you. Thank you, each and every one of you again, for coming over and watching my live. As I say, I really do appreciate it. And please take care. The ones that are still early for you-ish, enjoy your day. Annie, I know you'll stay up now, Annie, won't you? Because you're a late bird. I hope I haven't bored you all too much with all my dribble, as they say. And most of you I hopefully see over at Annie's tomorrow night, which is 7:30 for us, which would be 2:30 for Eastern time. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Thanks, Annie. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Sherry. Thanks, Laura, if you're still in the background. And anybody that's lurking in the background, thank you ever so much for just watching and lurking. And if you haven't joined in the chats this week, please join in the chats. Maybe next week if you feel brave enough. Because we all like having a giggle and a laugh. And they're all friendly. We're all friendly. All right, my darlings, take care. Give you a little wave and speak soon. See you later. Bye.